I'm going to bring you guys right outside here with me right now to show you what the conditions are like here in South Fargo, even though we are on the tail end of this storm. Sadness and anger surround this apartment complex here in South Fargo tonight. This is where Denise Anderson lived before she was murdered last week in North Fargo. And we're going to come over here real quick to talk with Steve, who is a longtime Republican and also a Kramer supporter as well. Hearing that Kramer is up right now when the polls have only been closed for about an hour, how does that make you feel? What's going through your head right now? Andrea, Mike, this is going to sound weird, but I want you guys to come into the bathroom here with me so I can demonstrate this latest trend for you guys. Now, people are either using lash glue or super glue, putting it on their upper lip to help plump up their lips. So I'm going to show this to you guys. Kind of the calm after the storm right now here in Mapleton, just south of Prosper, North Dakota. And if you follow me down this driveway here, luckily this is kind of the most of the damage we're seeing, just some knocked over garbage cans. But that might not be the case for everywhere. Yeah, Andrea, Mike, these temperatures have just been terrible. There's no way around it. And I have to tell you guys, as a born and raised Minnesotan who doesn't mind the cold, these past couple of days have been rough for a lot of people. This is the area where Perez was shot and killed. But you'll also notice this tribute garden filled with flowers, candles, balloons, and mourners paying their respects. I'm going to try to talk over the cheering, but take a look at all the excitement in this room right now. People are glued to these massive television screens, keeping a close eye on the race. If you take a look around me right now, you can see that the snow is continuing to fall. And if you come down with me right over here, you can see the amount of snow, or just some of it, that has already accumulated since it started earlier this afternoon. It's a chilling case that has shaken up communities across the entire country. And we're learning more this evening about Rhonda's sinister plan to kill someone at the mall. So the next time you're about to snap that selfie, police tell us, check out your surroundings. Avoid taking pictures near your home or on any routes. This study reveals 16% of drivers say they've either hit or nearly crashed into a first responder or an emergency vehicle on the side of the road. In the meantime, this woman says she's filed a claim with the U.S. Postal Service and hopes something will change. We got in contact with some local legislators to see how they weigh in on the matter. Ben Lean tells us he has introduced a bill that would increase penalties for people caught texting and driving. Says it was somewhere within these gates where her dog's paws were. We are following some breaking news for you out of West Fargo. A search crew has been called for what is believed to be a missing aircraft. We're continuing to follow breaking news right now out of West Fargo, where a large fire is burning right now. We have a reporter there on the scene right now. That's Joshua Piguero, and he's going to join us over the phone to tell us what exactly he's seen. We do actually have a woman who was a witness to the start of the scene, Luella Martin, and she's joining us live right now on the phone to tell us about what happened. Luella, tell us what you saw right away. It sounded like you were coming out of a dollar store there in Grand Forks. Police are on the hunt tonight for a Grand Forks man accused of molesting a young child. 32-year-old Derek Mortrud is facing a gross sexual imposition charge. Fed up, annoyed, and just plain sick of it. That's how a lot of you are probably feeling about the snow.
That was so good. I'm impressed.
My older brother, he was a huge Star Wars fan, so I heard a lot of Chewie growing up. Rumors of prostitution, unlicensed workers, and suspicious activity. Those are allegations that have caused a Moorhead massage spa to lose its license. But the owner of this business is fighting back. Tonight, we investigate and have what police found during their investigation.
We did have one instance where a male was seen carrying a box of condoms into this facility.
It was an investigation months in the making, and it's one that may have Moorhead City leaders talking for months.
Individual working is not licensed in our city.
Detectives outlining to the Moorhead City Council what they learned about Season Relaxation Spa.
We go in, partner and I, we go in to have these massages done at the exact same time. We go in, there's two individuals ready to perform massages on each of us. We had already known at that point that there's only one person that's licensed.
It all started in January when the owner of the massage spa was looking to renew its license. That's when a city staff member noticed something not quite right with the application. Something as simple as a proper box not being checked. But police already had an investigation underway. They got some tips about what they consider suspicious behavior.
I've been receiving some other complaints from other businesses around the area.
One of those complaints involved the previous owner still hanging out here. Why? That was a red flag because the previous owners tried opening the business in Fargo. The city commission there said no. They were concerned about possible prostitution. Then, just 6 months later, they tried opening the spa across the river. Moorhead said no too. But eventually, the spa did reopen under a new owner, Quinn Gong.
In April of 2018, Miss Gong came here to open this exact same business. When I say open the same business, I say the same decor, the same sign that's on the outside that still reads Seasons Relaxation Spa.
That was enough for the city council. They said no to renewing the spa's license. But Gong wants a second chance.
She asking the customer to, if she do more, she can get more tips or not. But this thing is not allowed to happen in our store, and then that's why I fire her.
And about having employees that are not licensed, Gong says it was a simple misunderstanding.
Typically, pretty rare for us to deny an applicant.
Lieutenant Brad Pennis with Moorhead Police tells us a majority of applicants in the city of Moorhead are approved. He couldn't go into details about this specific case, but says massage parlors are sometimes scrutinized more because human trafficking is on everyone's radar.
I do not believe it is closing down my business.
But Gong isn't done. She wants her spa reopened, and she says there's no prostitution going on there.
I want to be clear here that we do not have evidence in this case that is what's happening here, but I just wanted to point out that this is a nationwide issue, and that's why we want to pay particularly close attention to our licensing process.
Investigators tell Valley News Live one of the other tipping points for the police department was neighboring businesses saying the spa looked to have primarily male clients. And to be clear, these accounts were not confirmed by the Moorhead Police Department during their investigation.